So very good morning to all the students of class 9th D. We are doing Adventures of Toto, the last chapter of your periodic 1. Fine. We were on page number 10, beta. We were about to start. We have read so far by page 9 and we will be starting from page number 10. Without wasting much time, let's start. Once comfortable, okay, many students have not joined so far. Wait. But now nobody will send me any kind of text, okay? So that leads to distraction. Any query, you can ask me at last. Fine, we have already discussed. So once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hands or feet and rub himself all over. We were reading when how Toto monkey, this little naughty monkey, was so smart enough, and whenever he would get a chance, when grandmother would do that warm water for this monkey, how he would just put his hands inside and to check the temperature of the water, whether it is hot boiling or whether it is lukewarm, and then he would enter. Clear? So that shows how clever this monkey was. Clear? Then he would take the soap in his hands. Next is when he was comfortable with the temperature of the water, he would take the soap in his hands or feet and rub himself all over. When the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. Fine. And he's a smart monkey. He knew how to get the things managed. He would run to get the warmth of the fire in the kitchen, fine, in order to dry himself. Then if anyone laughed at him during this performance, Toto's feelings would be hurt and he would refuse to go on with his bath. And one day Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. So they are just telling what sort of you can say performance he would give while taking bath. Bathing was just a fun and humorous thing for everyone in the family, how this Toto monkey would perform tricks while bathing. Clear? Okay. So a large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto, finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid. Then what happens? Then after that, they're just telling the incidents, how he would react in various situations. Then a large one, they're just going to narrate the incident. You should keep in mind various incidents, beta. You should know all the incidents. So the incident when he nearly boiled himself, fine, how he was saved. Let's see. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto means they would have warm water so that they can make tea out of it, and at the same time they would warm the water so that monkey can take bath. For both the purposes, the kettle was being boiled, and finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid. So sometimes, he was mischievous and naughty monkey. A thought came into his mind that let's remove the lid of the kettle. Without any single thought, he did that. Finding the water just warm enough for a bath, he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. This was just fine for a while until the water began to boil. Now he is jumping into the water which is being boiled, which is under the, you can say, over the fire. So he just sat into it and he found that this is quite warm. You know that when we just use our geyser also these days, we are not using, but in winters when we usually do, we check the temperature of weather, then we add you can say cold water into it, then again hot water. When temperature is lukewarm, when we just enjoy that sort of you can say warm water, then we start taking bath. But this monkey that day, otherwise he would do the same, but that day he was just doing for the sake of doing that mischievous act. He just sat in that hot water and water was getting boiled. More and more temperature will definitely increase because fire is being burnt underneath. So this was just fine for a while until the water began to boil. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. He thought again, I'm feeling cold outside, let's sit again in there. He continued hopping up and down for some time until grandmother arrived and hauled him, half boiled, out of the kettle. So grandmother was there to his rescue. she saw this monkey jumping and she just saved his life. He was half boiled, you can say. And if there is a part of the brain especially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. So they are just saying some people, you know, their brain is developed, they're very sincere since beginning. Some children are very mischievous, naughty. So it varies from person to person. So this they are saying that the part of brain was largely developed if we talk about mischievousness. He was always tearing things to pieces, always distorting the things. Whenever one of my aunts came near him, he made every effort to get hold of a dress and tear a hole in it. Means he was a destructive destroyer. He would love doing destructions everywhere. An aunt was there, he was just doing hole in the dress. One day at lunchtime, a large dish of pulao stood in the center. Next incident, after hot water incident, another incident, better underline. A large dish of pulao stood in the center of the dining table. So they were going to have the dinner, or sorry, lunch, and a big plate of pulao was lying over there. We entered the room to find Toto stuffing himself with rice. He was stuffing before anyone could eat. He was stuffing his mouth. My grandmother screamed. Toto threw a plate at her. See, grandmother just shouted and screamed while seeing the scene that she has prepared this for family and he's just stuffing his mouth. And rather than, just getting down off the table and reacting in good manner, what he did, he threw one plate at grandmother. See how naughty this monkey was. One of my aunts rushed forward and received a glass of water in the face. One more aunt was standing there. She rushed to help grandmother and just rushed to see the scene. One glass of water was thrown directly into her face. When grandfather arrived, Toto picked up the dish of pulao and made his exit through a window. He was scared of grandfather. When grandfather came, then he ran away. We found him in branches of the jackfruit tree, the dish still in his arms. Means one dish he was holding in his hands only, and he jumped out of the window on the jackfruit tree, which was outside their house. He remained there all afternoon, eating slowly through the rice, determined on finishing every grain. So whatever was there in that plate, each and every single piece of that pulao, grain of that pulao was eaten by that monkey all alone. He did not come back till afternoon. He kept on eating slowly and steadily, enjoying his meal. And then in order to spite grandmother who had screamed at him, he threw the dish down from the tree. So that was that, see, grandmother, you just shouted at me what I'm doing. He knew that grandmother does not like that when dishes are broken. After eating, he threw that plate from the tree only and chatted with delight when it broke into 100 pieces. Obviously, he is just a breakable object when he is throwing from that tree, and it broke into 100 pieces, and he was just delighted. He was so happy and chattering that, see, I have broken your plate. He was enjoying this scene. Obviously, Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long. So this is the thing now, beta. We're coming back to the theme of this chapter, that animals are meant to be loved. We should have compassion for animals. But grandfather loved to animal to that extent he would keep them at home. He has just started his own venture of keeping animals at home and making it a private zoo, converting his own house into a zoo. Coexistence of animals and humans is very difficult. We are meant to do something else, they are meant to do something else. Clear? Obviously, Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long. Fine. So even grandfather realized that we were not well to do and could not afford the frequent loss of dishes, clothes, curtains, and wallpaper. So this is the thing. He is breaking dishes. He's just ruining the clothes, spoiling wallpapers of the houses, and again tearing the curtains. So he has done a lot of destruction. They are meant to be lived in forest only, monkeys. So grandfather was not having forest nearby. Obviously, he just bought that little monkey from Tonga driver. You remember, for rupees 5. So he found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for only 3 rupees. He found that Tonga driver from anywhere when he found him, and he just returned that little naughty monkey to him, and he bought it for 5 rupees. He has the loss of 2 rupees here. He just sold it for 3 rupees, you can say. Then beta, now I'll be asking you also for the question answers, and I can also be explaining to you. Let's start with the question answers now. I don't think so there is any doubt to anyone. Uh, we are having question answers on next page. Here. Fine. From here onwards, we will be doing question answers. All clear to everyone? Send me thumbs up, beta. How does Toto came to grandfather's private zoo? Very easy. Only one child raising hand. Yes, Harmeet, answer it.
Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver. He paid 5 rupees for the little red monkey. He thought that the poor little animal was out of place there, so he brought it at home and added it to his private zoo.
Fine, beta, you can mute yourself. Well done. So, how does Toto came to come to grandfather's private zoo? Grandfather loved animals. Firstly, you tell that. Fine. You don't write the answers, beta. Rather than writing and sending me answers, and I will be speaking, that will lead to a lot of time wastage. I will be just asking you directly. You can unmute yourself, and then I will be explaining the answer to you. Clear? Now they are entering when we are just done with the chapter. See. Grandfather loved animals, and one day he saw an attractive little monkey with a Tonga driver. Fine. Firstly, you will tell that. And then the monkey was tied to a feeding trough, fine, in the Tonga, and seemed out of place there. So grandfather had great liking for animals. That is why he decided to take Toto from the Tonga driver. He paid amount of rupees 5 and took that monkey back home. Clear? Yes, Jasleen and Jaydev, those who have joined now, beta, why you have just joined? When we are about to finish the chapter, then you people join. When we are already discussed the whole chapter, then you say that we are not able to understand anything. Please be attentive, please be punctual, and take participation when teacher asks the question. So these are the things you need to keep in mind. Fine. Toto was a pretty monkey. In what sense is Toto pretty? Dipth Kirti, answer it.
Ma'am, grandfather finds Toto bodily pretty. Toto has bright sparkling eyes. There is mischief beneath his deep set eyes. He shows his pearly white teeth in a smile. The Anglo-Indian ladies are afraid of his smile. He has a quick fingers. His tail serves as a third hand.
Okay, beta. Fine. Very good. Dipt Kitty, well done. So see, she is just finding answers from textual language. She has used exactly what is written in the text. So Toto was a pretty monkey. He had bright eyes. When beta answer is done, then you stop raising hands. Okay. So when I will be asking next question, then there is confusion which question you are raising hand for. Okay. Now, so Toto had bright eyes, sparkling with mischief, purely white teeth, quick and wicked fingers, and a gracious tail which served as a third hand. You need to describe the structure. Fine. Then the smile of Toto was very cute, but at the same time very frightening also, that even Anglo-Indian ladies could get scared out of seeing his wider smile. So altogether, all these qualities made him pretty in his own way. Clear? Third is, why does grandfather take Toto to Saharanpur and how? Why does the ticket collector insist on calling Toto a dog? Okay, Diksha, answer this. Fast with it.
Yes, ma'am. Grandfather had to leave for Dehradun the next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur. He decided to take the monkey along with him. Unfortunately, the narrator cannot accompany his grandfather on the trip, but he collected the monkey and take it to Saharanpur. The ticket collector, when the bag is shaking like someone is inside the bag, many people started looking at grandfather.
Titika, wait, beta, wait. You just go into the details which are not even required here. Fine, you just mute yourself. Very good. Well done for the efforts, beta. Some lines are required in this answer, but others are just out of place. Now, let me tell you, let me explain this question for you. Fine, in this, beta, they are saying that why does grandfather take Toto to Saharanpur? Pehle to ye pucha why. So Toto was a mischievous monkey. He kept disturbing all the members of the family and other animals in grandfather's private zoo. Fine, they're asking why? Kyun leke gaye? The reason was that Toto was a mischievous monkey or naughty monkey. He kept disturbing all the family members of grandfather and other animals as well in the private zoo. So there was no way out. Grandfather decided that I would take this animal, that he would take this animal to Saharanpur. Now, why does the ticket, how? Second part is how. So he took a canvas bag and put Toto inside and packed him inside the bag. This is the answer of how. So that he could not open the bag and tear it, or it was quite hard enough for him to open. Now, third is why does the ticket collector insist on calling Toto a dog? When ticket collector found Toto just raised his head outside the bag, and ticket collector found an animal inside the bag, and he could not understand that whether it's a dog or what. He could not qualify this animal in the category of human beings, so he categorized him in the category of dogs. Actually, ticket collector ko samajh mein nahi aaya tha. He was not able to understand that, okay, what should I do now? So rather than, because if any person would take the dog along na, so then he would charge fare of rupees, few rupees. So he thought he put that monkey into the category of dog and he charged. So answer to the third part is the ticket collector called Toto a dog. The monkey did not qualify the category of human beings. So he charged rupees 3 for him. How does Toto take a bath? Fourth question, where has he learned to do this? How does Toto almost boil himself alive? Two parts are there, beta. Same children are raising hand. What about others? Others are just sitting for the sake of sitting. Same girls are raising hands. I want more student participation, beta. Just keep on sitting and it seems quite boring. Okay, Khyati, you can speak better this time.
Toto tested the temperature with his hand and then gradually stepped into the bath. He stepped first one foot, then the other, until he was into the water up to his neck. He rubbed himself all over with the soap. He learned it all from the author. Someday, Toto bought in large kitchen kettle.
Now,
which
second
was on
part,
fire.
beta. Second part. Those who are listening, second part. How does Toto almost? First part is how does Toto take a bath? Toto cunningly, smartly, he would tested the temperature of water with his hand. It's written in your book, beta. He stepped first one foot, then the other until the water was up to his neck. Then he rubbed the soap all over. He has learned this art from the author himself, from grandfather. Now, no, sorry, he learned it from the author, not grandfather. Author se sikha. Now, second part is how does the Toto almost boil himself alive? Yes, Khyati.
Someday Toto got in a large kitchen kettle which was on fire to boil. He enjoyed the warm water, but when the water turned out to be hot, he jumped up and down. Suddenly, the grandmother arrived and pulled him out in half-boiled condition.
Okay, beta, very good. You can mute yourself. So second part says how does he boil himself? He learned it all from wait. Okay, those who are writing answers, very good. Many children, they are writing answers in the chat box. Sorry, I can't read, beta. Many students are writing answers. I know you know the answers, but you're not unmuting yourself, not raising hand. But I will be unmuting only. I won't be reading today. So he rubbed himself all over with the soap. He learned it. You can say from author we have learned now how he boiled himself. He just went into the kitchen. The water was boiling, and he enjoyed the warm water. He just went inside and he started enjoying it. But when the moment he tried to come out, it was quite cold. He kept himself inside the kettle only. Then he was not able to come out. Water started boiling fast, and suddenly grandmother arrived to his rescue and pulled him out and in half boiled condition. So had grandmother not reached there well in time, then what would happen? He would have boiled himself. Clear? Now page number 11, beta, talk about it. Now nobody will raise hand. These are the questions I will be just discussing and giving value points to you. Nobody will raise hand now, beta, because we are left with only 7-8 minutes. Clear? On page 11, we have talked about it. One question only. Do you have a pet? Is your pet mischievous? Tell the class about it. This is just a question which you can answer on your own. But yes, if you will write, no, I don't have a pet. Suppose you write, you say, I don't have a pet, I won't be writing. Then this question just is not meant for you. How you will be writing answer? For writing answer, we have to write. Yes, we have. Though we not having, even then you have to write. Okay. Yes, I have a pet dog named Bruno, named Moti, anything you can write. My father had brought him, my father gifted me on my birthday, anything you can write. Now he's just like a member of my family. I have special attachment to him. He's very active, very vigilant. I play with him. I throw ball, I throw disc, and he just brings that back. Fine, we are just doing this question, beta. Yeah. In that way, in simply you will be writing all the members love him the most. Our Bruno is not mischievous at all. He just follows and obeys our instructions. He have food on time. We go for a walk. He even tries to imitate when I do exercise. I pray to God to keep him healthy, and I want him to stay fit and fine and just keep on playing with me. That's it. Clear? So we have done this chapter, Adventures of Toto. Clear? It is completed today, beta. All the chapters we have completed so far.